Last night we did a live stream and it was a very, very fun live stream. Q is the greatest content creator ever. Shout out to my girl Q. Shout out to Logic. Shout out to everybody that joined the panel last night. Shout out to B. Taylor. Shout out to everybody. See, I don't got no beef with anybody. I genuinely don't have beef with anybody. I am cool and I'm chill. I may not necessarily like certain content. I may not necessarily connect with you going forward because we got two different opposing views, but I don't have any kind of smoke and I don't have any kind of issues or problems with anybody. Nobody. For me, it's completely water under the bridge. You know what I'm saying? But last night we did a show, and it was an interesting show. It was a very interesting show. One of the things that caught my eye, and this is one of the, I don't be knowing who's gonna come on there. I have no clue who's gonna come on the panel. I tell Q to do what it is that she does. She do what she do, and then ultimately we create great content because I think that being authentic and reacting to stuff based off of what it is that you see happen and not based off of how it is that you feel or trying to pre-plan for it is the best way to be able to solve for it. But last night we did a show, and one of the things that stuck out to me is the sentiment of women. Is the sentiment of women, right? Real talk. The sentiment of women. Shout out to Tristan Smith. I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly. I'm going to try to scrub through this and illustrate exactly what it is that I mean, right?
Did I miss something?
I don't know.
I'm going to try to move over a little bit. Hold on. Let me see if I can scrub through this and find out exactly the spots. It was a young man on the panel, and he right there. His name is King GP. And King GP, he was a good sport. But somebody said, Jamal Fowler says, Anton, come on, bro. You have an issue with Lapifa. No, I don't. I called, me and JR was on the phone when I was in New York, when I did my New York meetup, and we was cool. And we said, we chopped it up. We said everything was cool, and we moving forward. I ain't saying nothing about them negative. I'm chilling. When it comes to reacting to content, that's one thing and being in competition, but I don't have personal issues with anybody. I'm chilling. King GP was a young guy. He's 24 years old, and he capped a little bit, but he was a good sport. He was a nice guy. But let me show you who he is a little bit. Let me see if I can scrub through this and be able to get to the meat and potatoes of the conversation.
And looking at King is that confidence. Because see, look.
Yeah, you see how he showed his watch?
Hold on. Let me get back.
I had a chance at something serious, but only used me for sex.
They used you for sex,
right?
They used you for. Wait. Okay, so.
And then the thing is, if they don't use me for sex,
We hear Q. We hear.
They always thing is, if they don't reject me, they don't just use me for sex. They'll either tell me I'm too old for you. I got kids your age. I got kids older than you. Or the most often response I get when I get rejected is, "Boy, I'm old enough to be your mama."
I date old women too, man. I feel you, bro.
No.
Look at the energy that the women is giving him right now, y'all. The women got no love for this man at all. They turning their face up. Look at Miss Sanchez in the upper right-hand corner. Q is cracking up. Noel is laughing, right? And other people, B. Taylor is going to join the panel. Here, let's go over to B. Taylor. Let's see if we can find her over here in these streets. It was a part where he had shot at a girl, too. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. See if I can find the part where he had shot. I don't know where that is at. Where did you shoot your shot at, young man? Here we go. All right.
Hold on, nigga. You get it.
All right, so usually if I see a woman that's in her 40s and 50s that I find attractive, I usually go up to her and I'll be like, "Excuse me, ma'am."
Sanchez, my nigga.
I'll be like, "Excuse me, ma'am." Then
No, you're talking to Sanchez. Pretend that's her.
All right, so I'll be like, "Excuse me, ma'am." Then I'll be like, "I believe I'm looking at the most beautiful woman on earth." Like my name GP. What's your name? I stick my hand out. Tell me their name.
So they automatically rolling their eyes. They not checking for him. They got a completely different disposition as a result. They don't like his background. They say that it's childish. They said that he was living in a childish room, right? Stuck up. They said that his hat looked like the same hat that Janet Jackson wore in the Rhythm Nation tour. You see the young lady Noelle over in the lower right-hand corner. She's laughing, right? Everybody thinks that this is hilarious. Nobody is taking him serious. They don't believe him. They say he don't make no money and all of this other type of stuff. All right, let's continue. He called her ma'am. Don't y'all know that ma'am is a sign of respect? Ma'am is a sign of respect. But what you're going to see in this video is that women do not care about how much you respect them. They don't care about what it is that you say. There is nothing that this young man could have done because they do not take him serious. He is not the type that they would choose. And so as a result, they're going to look at him a certain type of way and they're going to move a certain type of way.
Shake hands, and then nice to meet you as a formal introduction. Then be like, look, I know I just met you and all, but I think you're very beautiful. And
Wait,
like,
you got to role play with her. King, pretend you're talking to Sanchez.
Yeah, you got to role play. So King GP, you see her, you feeling her, go.
Excuse me, ma'am. I believe. Yes.
I look at her.
Okay, you look about 40.
So I looked at her to be a ma'am. Okay, go ahead. What's up?
I just wanted to say that I believe I'm looking at the most beautiful woman on earth.
Oh, thank you.
My name's GP, by the way. What's your name?
He showed her a sign of respect. He may not have known her age. Maybe that was one of the fumbles. And he told her, he said, I believe I'm looking at one of the most beautiful women on earth. Go ahead, spit your game, GP.
My name's Erica. GP your real name?
Nah, that's just my nickname.
Oh, so you approaching me with nicknames. Okay.
But later on down the line, if you take me serious, and then if we build a strong enough connection, you can know my real name. The thing is, look, I know I just met you and all, but I think you're very beautiful, and I really like to get to know you. So I was wondering if I could maybe get your number.
And how old are you?
24.
Well, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just, tell you to have a good night, and I'm gonna pass.
All right. You have a nice day.
You don't let her take it like that.
Yeah, that's how you handle rejection. I say, well, you have a nice day, man. That's you.
No,
So now they go on and they go in to talk about the fact that, he corny, he don't got it, no game, he need to do all of this other type of stuff, so on and so forth, right? Let me tell you where I stood on the spectrum because I don't want to be able to fast forward back and forth. And then I'm going to show you another part of this video that illustrates my point, right? My perspective was most women don't have the foresight to be able to see or be able to vet effectively whether or not the guy is the person that they should choose or whether or not this is somebody that they should pass up on. He was respectful. He was a little goofy. Obviously, he's trying to figure it out. Fan is in the chat saying that he corny. I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly. But this is the type of guy that's going to figure it out later in life, maybe. We don't know. He'll figure it out later in life, and then maybe he going to become a supervillain because all of y'all dissed him and y'all start talking negative about him. Sandy going off. Q was in there saying he corny, wearing fake chains and all of that. You see the women in here? You see the women in here feeling a certain type of way? All right, cool. Watch this. So let's go over to the next part. Well, hold on. Let's
That's what you really would do?
Yes.
That's how you really do it? That's very bad.
It is.
What's bad about what he said?
It was just.
Yeah, what's bad about what he said?
It was just. What did he say? He was like,
They can't even find nothing wrong with what it is that he said. They can't find anything wrong with what he said. He's a 24-year-old young guy. He's trying to figure it out. They don't want to be friends. They don't want to just find out. They don't want to say any of that. But, and again, I'm not saying that they should. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have preferences. I'm displaying to you the nature of a woman. All right? Listen to him.
He was like,
I believe I'm looking
"Oh,
at
I'll tell you my nickname, but if you
They'll ask
date
that.
me and if you talk to me again, then I'll give you my real name." It's like it was corny, it was weird. It's like just be real. You playing these?
That's what made it cool.
You playing, and it's not funny. You know what I mean? It's like maybe you were saying that to crack a joke, but it wasn't. But it was just like, nigga, I don't have to get to know you beyond this. Or sorry, I didn't mean to.
See that? You see what we got to deal with? You see what these guys got to deal with out here? And y'all think that every dude is out here getting boxed? Okay, cool. Now, let's move over into the next part.
Woman trying to impress a man.
Being a woman trying to expound on that.
Nigga, because it's few and far between, so you got to take what you can get from most niggas.
So now we got Kahari over here on the lower right-hand corner. The guy with the fitted on, you know what I'm saying? He got the cap on down at the bottom. He got the locks or whatever flowing. You know what I'm saying? He's a 26-year-old young guy. Let's continue.
Niggas. Most.
No, that's not true.
No, yes it is. These niggas is complaining. I can't get no pussy. Y'all know the fucking stats. The niggas ain't having sex. Nigga, you have to say yes. When the woman
Yeah, but if a woman is trying to impress a man, that means it's a specific type of guy. It's not just any man. If a woman is trying to
Read the
impress
super
a
chat
man,
shortly.
it's a man that probably gets a lot of opportunity to be impressed by a lot of different women anyway, right? So you got to add the context in there. Most women is not just trying to impress a guy. Most women is
be in competition with each other.
All right, hold on.
all right. Talk your talk then, big dog.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Sahari?
I feel like women don't really be in competition with each other for real. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. My bad.
If I don't do nothing, I'm a ball. I ball all day like the clock on the wall. So go and get your money, little duffel bag, boy.
Hey, it's cool if you're nervous, big dog. We all done been there on our first time. Just
Like,
take your time and insert yourself. Go ahead, big dog. Talk your talk.
I feel like I don't need. I apologize.
Look at the reaction to the women on the panel. Y'all are not really paying attention. Forget him. Forget him. Look at the women. Look at the women. They have grace. They relax. Oh, everything is cute. He ain't even said nothing yet. And shout out to homie because he cool. He was a really good panelist. He really found his stride throughout the show or whatever like that. I'm cracking up because I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking at them. I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking at them. Check it out.
I'm real nervous. My bad. This like,
oh, it's okay. Oh, it's cute. Don't worry about it. You gonna get it. Check it out.
But, for real, it's like
look at Noel down there. Look at Noel. Look at Noel. All of a sudden it's interesting. He hasn't even said anything yet. He hasn't even said anything yet. He just chilling.
Hold on.
Look at B. Taylor. Look at B. Taylor. See, what I keep telling y'all on a regular basis is that body language is 90% of communication. Stop paying attention to what people say. Start paying attention to what it is that they do. Pay attention to their facial expressions. Pay attention to how it is that they react, the type of voice, the octave in their voice, or whether it's high or low, whether they aggressive. King GP, the minute that he appeared on a live stream, he had no chance. They was going in on him. They was going in on him. They never gave him a chance whatsoever. Kahari said he was nervous. He said he was nervous, and they all fell for it. Let's continue.
Big dog. I fucking hate you women on here right now.
I
hate
y'all.
y'all. I hate every last one of y'all. Because Noel is fucking giving choosing signals. B. Taylor think that this shit is cute. Miss Sanchez got a grin on her the size of fucking Alaska. Carrie is over here supporting it, and Q think that this shit is cute. I know what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all just gave no.
We're giving him patience.
No,
exactly.
You gave King GP no patience. Zero.
Well, he didn't deserve any.
No.
She said we're giving him patience, but King GP doesn't deserve any patience whatsoever. We're giving Kahari patience, but King GP doesn't deserve any patience. Why? He didn't say anything disrespectful. He didn't call anybody out of their name. He didn't say that y'all was hoes for the streets or anything like that. The only thing that he said was he showed them a level of respect and he said, I'm sorry, ma'am, can I approach you? I think that you are the most beautiful woman in the world. And they said that this man didn't deserve any patience, but that Kahari deserves all the patience in the world. Man, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. This is not something that you can make up. This is a real life scenario of how, and women say that they don't get it. If y'all did not watch that show yesterday, you need to go back and watch that show. It was absolutely, positively a display of what happens in real life, and you cannot plot this out. You cannot make this stuff up. It happens to most regular guys. I did play the clip where he shot his shot, Q. I played the clip where he shot his shot, and then we moved over. It happens to most regular guys. And then y'all want to sit here and say that guys are incels or all of this other type of stuff. I wind up telling King GP, I said, listen, fam, don't change for nobody. Don't try to impress them. Don't try to do whatever it is that you feel like is best for them. Don't try to make it or whatever. Listen, do you. Find your tribe. Obviously, we had a little bit of a difference of opinion a little later on in the show. But my point is this. On the outset, you cannot believe that society is fair. The game is rigged. God chose who he wanted to be able to have an easier time, to be able to navigate through the life, and then the ones that's going to make it most difficult. This is literally why, and I'm not saying Kahari is a pookie or anything like that. He's actually a really good guy. But if you just want to look at it from the optics, right? This is why women often at times have children with men that's not best for them, because they're not looking at what the long-term vision is. They're looking at what the short-term circumstances are.
Oh, no. This answers the question.
You didn't deserve the patience.
Y'all, see, I know that communication is 90% body language. So I was just reading. The reason I wanted him to keep going is because I was fucking watching y'all. I wasn't even watching him. And what I realized is that
that's why B. Taylor laughing.
Question specifically right now. The level of grace
look at Miss Sanchez
versus what you gave King GP is illustrating exactly what's being communicated inside of that clip that she just played. Y'all the worst. Y'all are the worst.
What I missed?
Y'all the worst.
Oh no, I missed it too, Logic. You tell me when you find out.
They know what it is. They know what it is.
Just gonna start some shit.
No. Y'all know what it is.
Aesthetics is real different. The aesthetics is real different.
Okay, wait. Look. They all talking at the same time, talking about how different it is. Somebody help me to understand how it's different.
It's different because one.
Look, you can't stop giggling. Go ahead.
Because I'm gonna start with Kari.
Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I right? They can't even stop giggling because they know that I'm right. I am right. I pay attention. I catch everything. I catch how people communicate. I'm aware of what happens. I am right. I'm right 10 times out of 10. Well, maybe not 10 times out of 10. 97 out of 10 times, I'm right. Out of 100 times, I'm right. Seriously, women automatically had judged these dudes before they ever even open up their mouth. From the time, fellas, they already know if they want to sleep with you the minute that you walk into the door. They already made up their mind. The only thing that you got to do is not mess it up.